Hi there, my name's Jason Williams, and in this video I'm finally getting to some fun jobs. Restoring these, making sure these are all good, both of them. Obviously in this video I'm only going to restore or check, get running one. Then maybe next time I'll do the other, I don't know. Either way, these are both Yamaha Grizzlies, 700cc's, fuel injected. They are, this one's a 2013 limited edition that I bought brand new, well, in 2013, and that one's a 2010 or 11 model that again I bought brand new, and I've done a lot of work with them, worked them very hard, but I want to start using them again. As you can tell, they've been in storage for a while, so I really need this area in my shed, so I'm going to get these good, restored, and take them to another location to store them, because I don't really have room for them here. So this is fun. Like, I mean, yay, finally get this sorted, because I've been wanting to do this for a while. It's just hasn't really set up. So I'm going to show you the electrics side of it, what I need to change, what's not quite right. I've got some parts that are missing. I'm probably going to buy some new bits, and I've got a fair bit of gear. I've got to change these tires, because I'll show you that as I go, because the tires, big grippy ones that are on this one, are horrible in the sand, great in mud and on rocks, you know, pretty good, but on sand, horrendous. Those ones are better, but I'll show you that as I go. I've got to push them both out of the shed, give them a good wash, both of them, and then begin the dreaded finding out what's actually wrong. What do I have to do? Because I know one of them, the blue one, I'm sure it's got some broken chassis. Some of the chassis snapped, so I'm going to have to refabricate part of the chassis, and I'll show you that as I go. Or I've already done it. I'm not really sure. Can't remember. It's been a few years since I've had these going or done anything with them. So hopefully I can get them going. All right, push them out the shed and give them a wash. What a shit show, eh? I had to remove all the plastics, which has taken me most of the day, and I'm going to squirt all this out again, and then degrease it, give it a thorough clean before I can start inspecting. You know, I've had a quick look over the chassis. Most of it looks okay so far, and I'll just keep, you know, going ahead and give it a good clean. Well, there's so many years of dirt and grime in there, it's going to take me a while, so I'm going to put the camera away, spend the rest of the day cleaning this. Well, I guess I better put some air in these tyres so it's much easier to move around. They only hold about 7 psi or 5 or something. Right, 8.5 psi. Took a bit of air to get in there. I assume it'll take a bit to seat on the bead. Oh, it's air in this one. What do you know? These ones look inflated, but that might be the way that just the tyre sits. Or They actually are. There was air in them. Yeah, the Kenda executioners, they held air for all those years. So these are the tyres on this one, and this was the factory originals. These are the let's see the size, 27 or something. 26 by 9.5. 26 by 9 is the size written on these, and the original tyres are 25 by 10. 25 by 10, 12. I think that's how that works. 25, and they're 26. So when you put them side by side, there's quite a considerable difference between the two tyres, as you can see there. Either way, they're the originals, and trying to swap these tyres over. Alright, with it completely stripped down, this took me a whole day to strip this down and clean it out. Like, that was pretty much the whole day yesterday, was stripping it and cleaning it. And they're the parts. I gave them all a good wash, get them all ready. And so this step now, I'm going to have to take out this fuel pump, because I can't find a fuel filter, and I remember that these didn't have a fuel filter. They've got, I think there's a filter in this somewhere. So that's my next port of call, is to pull this out, see what's going on with the fuel, and then I can go on to the next steps. Being that these four-wheelers are being filled up, it's from jerry cans, so always going to get fuel up from a jerry can. And if I can't find a fuel filter, that seems bizarre. Why would it not have a fuel filter? Yeah. Is that how that one comes off? There we go. Alright. That should be the fuel system off. Should be able to rip that out now and check what's going on. I assume I have to seal this when I have to put it together. See if we have to get that one later. Wherever it went. Well, it still smells like fuel, which is going to be a good thing. Oh, no. It's just got a rubber seal. Of course, you are gonna Alright, there's the fuel filter. It's definitely a fuel filter. I've put that on the bench and see if I can get another one. Alright, with I've taken the fuel tank out, I gave it a wash and pulled the the fuel send it out, like the pump and the gauge. And one thing I found was this, you can't get filters for it unless you replace the whole thing, and that was like $700. It wasn't going to happen. And I checked it. This is actually a fuel injected carburetor, so it's not that much difference from a carby. Disappointing. Anyway, so I put that back, the fuel tank in after giving a clean out, making sure everything was good. Whacked back in the air cleaner. I've still got to wait for that to come. And here I'm ready to whack the battery in. Because if I put the battery in and check the I'll see what happens. I think I'll put the battery in and I'll change the oil. I'll do that, yeah. So I'll do the battery now. Well, that's the first time I've done that. I just this battery, brand new battery, I've realised I had to actually fill with electrolyte. So that was weird. Never done that before. Should have recorded it, but I didn't feel like I had any idea what I was doing. That's there. Now I believe I've got to add some fuel and prime it up and see what happens. Alright, so just as a precaution, trying to get this up and running, I should be able to plug it in the throttle switch. Sorry camera, but you're gonna be in the way. Right there, don't I? Plug these in. That's that one, and then there's another one in there. I don't know what that's for. Typical, make things only just long enough to reach. Alright, that's like that. Prime it with fuel. Alright, let's see if this works. No way. Alright, so being that works, what I'm going to do is the radiator's full, I've checked that, and I'm going to start and idle the engine just till everything warms up. Then I'll drop the old oil and refill it. That way I, making sure everything works. It looks like it does. Easy. Alright, and so a new air filter is here. Thankfully, I'll be, because the other one was completely rotten and no longer serviceable, like it was breaking down. Lucky I hadn't been using the bike. Imagine sucking that through the engine, that wouldn't be much fun. Got to give Yamaha points for their packaging. And this just goes on the top like so. Doesn't go the other way, does it? Nope. cannot go the other way, it can only go the one way, which makes it easy. It's oiled already, so I'll slip that into place. Alright, oil's changed, new oil filter's on, now the new air filter's on. Awesome. Now I've just got to get this back together. Making sure that's seated nice. Do the clips up. Have a clip there. Make sure I've got them all. Yep. Done. Trying to put all the plastics back on this thing. The rest of the plastic's gotta take my time and line it all up. Alright, starting to get quite a satisfying part of it now, being that a lot of this, being that things are coming together, and a lot of these just clip together, which is doesn't seem like wow very strong, but hey, that's how it works. Alright, if you're wondering why not much of that is being recorded that I'm doing, it is nightmarish. I'll have to take all these off again and clean them up. But I should make sure, I guess, that the headlights work. Ooh, and spotties. Alright. Now I guess I'll cinch this up because I need that Anderson plug here, 50 amp. That's for another task. You'll see that later. I've got all the plastics together. I'm just mounting the last of the racks on. Alright, so now that I've got the wheels off, because I'm going to change them out to the ones on the other one, and while they're off, I go through on both sides, rotate the CV, make sure nothing feels a bit weird, and more to the point, make sure there's no cracks or perishments, you know, it's not perished. Boots on the front seem okay. I'll go get those other wheels now and whack them on. Alright, being that those CVs were good, I'll put the wheels on from the other bike. I tell you what, the rims and tyres are so much lighter on this, on these particular wheels and tyres. Alright, well, you might have seen me using this little impact driver. It's as you can see, it's like a little tech one, screwdriver one, so it's not too aggressive, won't do them up too tight, even though it sounds violent. That's happy with that. So I'll now what will I do now? Pump that up a bit. release it down to the ground. And I guess I'll now do the change the diff holes out. Well, yeah, I'll change the diff holes out now. Same as anything, you always make sure you undo the filler first. Which in that case is pretty easy. And then drain the oil. Like these, got it like a bung and everything. It's all pretty easy to do. That didn't look very dirty, did it? No. That was surprisingly quite clean. Maybe I have changed the differential oils in this before. Either way, it's getting done again. Alright, and with some Molly gear oil, 8090 Molly Bond, I'm going to top it up. Doesn't take much, only takes like a litre if that. Just do this until it squirts back out the hole. There we go. That looked like it was about it. Yep. And that's him. Let it weep out, and then while it's there, it's sort of quite full, which is a bit over full, which is fine. Wherever you went. Not overly tight, remembering it's an aluminium housing. Alright, front diff done. I'm going to do rear off camera, and then I'll be almost done. What do you know, almost done. I've rebuilt a CV boot, a CV shaft. I didn't record it, a lot of it I didn't record, and I'll do that because I've got a lot more work to go on the blue one, so I'll save that for that. So anyway, all the plastics are together, the racks are on, everything's connected. You'll see a 50 amp Anderson plug there, and if I go to the bike, go up here, and I'll turn on the dash, turn the key on, and it has done 4,288 kilometers. That's how far that's how much I've done on. Go to clock. So we got 232 hours, and for that's and this is the first time I've serviced it, which is I should have done it long before then, but anyway, that's done. It's done a heap of work. It's now time to, I thought, is that it? No, I now, because I've changed the engine oil filter, air filter, cleaned out the fuel tank, drained and changed both the front and the rear diff. They're done, and all I've got left to do now is check the spark plug. So I'll do that now, and then I'll be wrapping it up. Right, well, I've pulled the plug out. There it is there, and I stuffed a rag in there just while I go sort it out, and I had to take the side off. Nothing drama, nothing hard. We'll come over here to the bench, and if I have a look at this plug, try to look at, I can't see anything wrong with it. I mean, I'm going to try a source. I'll put a new plug in anyway. I'll try to see if I can source a new plug, because it's NGK. It should be pretty easy to find. And yeah, I'll go do that now and see if I can't sort this out. Alright, well that's it for this video. It's fully restored. Spark plug, I couldn't get another one. Well, I'm far too impatient, let's be honest. I've ordered 2. They get here tomorrow, but I was like, no, that's not quick enough. They're coming anyway, but I just cleaned up that other one and whacked it back in and started it. It all seems fine. Yeah, this is it. It's all done. Job done. There's another video I'm gonna do on. I've got a box that goes on the rear of here. I'll probably clean up all these brackets, the racks, spruce them up, make them look nice, and put a box on there for extended fuel range, because I've got to take this, I'm going to take this hopefully this winter up north somewhere, or I know where, and hopefully you get to see that in all its glory. And might take this out on the weekend, give it a bit of a burn, play with it again. I'm excited. This is kind of cool. Yes, thank you very much for watching. These are exciting type videos. The other video doing the box on here will be cool, but when I get to the blue bike, that's going to be a massive job. I've got heaps to do on that. But yes, thank you very much for watching, and I will aspire to see you in the next one. Cheers.